Good morning, grade 4s. Today's math involves planning out a route for an ATV ride. So I felt it was only appropriate that I put my Bitmoji on an ATV to have a bit of fun to get started. Here's what your math activity looks like. On the next page of this slide, you're going to see this page. This has all the instructions. Now the first thing I'm doing on my computer is I am making it bigger because I can't see it. So here's what it says. It says Red and Justin are planning a countryside ride on their ATV. They will follow this pattern. Okay, guys, now this is really important. They're going to drive 5 kilometers and then turn right. They're going to drive another 5 kilometers and then turn right again. Then they'll drive 5 kilometers and this time turn left. They're going to keep repeating those 3 steps until they get back to their starting point. Now on the grid below, they're showing here, it says each side of each square is 1 kilometer. So you are being asked to map out their route starting from S for start, and you're going to start going in the direction of the arrow for the first step. All right. Then you're going to figure out how far they've traveled and the name of the shape, the area, and a bunch of fun things like that. All right, how are you going to do this on the computer? Well, there are 2 options. One is just don't do it on the computer. If you look on the 3rd slide, I've printed the grid out large. If you have a printer at home and you want to print this out, that would be a good idea. And then you could draw it with marker or pencil crayon or whatever you wanted. If you are going to draw it on here, I'm going to show you how to use the line tool. Okay, I'm actually going to draw it on the big one just because it's easier to see. So I know I'm starting at the S and I'm traveling 5 kilometers following the arrow. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to go up to this line tool. So I have to select the line. I just want a plain old line. I'm starting on the S, so I'm going to click and drag it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. It's highlighted now, but the line's just going to be a thin black line. I'm going to click off it to show you. Can't really see where it is. So I'm going to click the line again to select it, and I'm going to go up here to line color and just choose a color that's easy to see. Then I'm also going to make it a bit thicker, maybe 4. Let's see how that looks. You know what? I don't even like that. That's kind of hard to see. Let's go red. There we go. All right. So I have driven my ATV 5 kilometers, and now I'm going to turn right, which is this way. And we'll go back and double check. Drive kilometers, check. Turn right, check. Now I have to drive another 5 kilometers and then turn right again. So this time I'm starting here. So I'm going to go back to the line. Here I've turned right, which is going this way, and I'm starting here. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stopping, and I'm just going to make that a brighter color and make it thicker. I might even do it thicker than that. There, so you can see it. So this is where I am now. Now, after this one, we've done drive 5 kilometers, turn right, drive 5 kilometers. Now we have to turn right. But it means imagining you're on an ATV heading this way. So if you print the paper, you can turn your paper. Otherwise, you can maybe turn your head, imagining if you're driving this way and you get here to stop, which way is going to be right? It's going to be down. Oops. It's going to be coming down this way. Okay. So I'm going to leave you there. I'm not going to do much more because I want you to have fun doing this. You're going to continue following the path until you get back to the S. If you never ever get back to the S, chances are you've made a mistake somewhere. Okay. One other thing you can do, actually, because it's always going to be 5 kilometers, the line's always going to be this length. So you can select the line, like you see I have this one selected now. It's got the blue dots. And then I can copy it and paste it by doing Control-C, Control-V, or I can just duplicate it. So I can do Control-D. I've made another one. Now if I want to turn it, I just move it up here where we can see it better. I can turn it like that. Okay, so I don't know if that's any easier or not. If it is, you can go ahead and do that. Now look, this one's not the right length. Or you can just draw the line each time, which actually, now that I think of it, is probably a better idea. Okay, remember the pattern. 5 and right, 5 and right, 5 and left. Keep going until you get back to that S. And then there are some questions on this page. And I just realized I haven't put in text boxes for you, but I will do that so you know where to answer. Okay, hope you had a good time on our trip.